Prism member, thank you so much for being here. So today I'm here with another pick a card, and it is, what is your heart calling you towards? We have 3 piles. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So take your time. The links to the piles will be in the description box below. I will give you a few seconds, and then we'll get started. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So today we are doing a pick a card on what is your heart calling you towards, and you guys picked this card, which is hard to see because it's like one of those cards that like does the reflection, kind of like, you know, does the cool, you know what I mean? So you guys picked reflection. We also have stepping stones, the process of arrival, baby steps, progress, how to keep on going, step by step, way out, spiritual growth, the champion, achievement, downfall, the merchant, self-worth and trade, the heir, unseen potential, hesitation, the muse, generosity, naivety, and then I can't read this. I'm nearsighted and I still can't read it. Third person, another person involved, someone else's influence, love triangle, stranger, outside party, third wheel, rival, too many people. We also have pain, space, illumination, and love. Okay, so I see, when I first stepped into your energy, I was seeing that you are really reflecting on what your heart wants and why it wants it and how much it wants it. And you kept asking, am I following my heart? And I also saw this amazing vision of all these mirrors around you, and you were in the middle, and people were holding up these mirrors like in a circle, right? And in the circle, the people had these mirrors. They were red mirrors, and they were reflecting an image back to you that was distorted. And then there was like 2 people and your guides holding up new mirrors and trying to reflect back to your actual self. And so there is a change in how you are thinking about how other people think about you, and also trying to hold up a better mirror for yourself to reflect back a clear picture of you. Because I think that you've had people around you, especially with this third party card, but I that's also, there's something there as well, which I was trying to figure out before I tapped into your energy. I'm like, what is this third party? And I lost my train of thought on the first part, but I really want to get into the third party for some. I'm like, I just really want to go there. It's like a thing. I feel like this third party, because when I asked about what this third party was, I'm like, I feel like I'm all over the place. I got soulmate, twin flames, the one, a pair of things, deep soul connection, blooming love, faith, divination, and fluidity. I feel like whatever this third party is, it could be like, okay, what I'm seeing, I feel like I have to get everything on the table. So that is connected. I'm going to get back to that. Hold on. I also pulled abandon and hearth, which is like a home. So I feel like you have to abandon some type of home that has felt comfortable to you and acted in some way, could be as a third party, taking away from something you really wanted to go after. I don't know why I'm getting it that way. I feel like it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. And this, I feel like first, okay, so it reminds me of like someone who has a twin flame or like a soulmate. They want to go after it, right? They also have a job that's really important to them. They pick their job, which that would be a 3 triangle, right? They pick that job over that soulmate, and the job is like not giving them what they need in some way, and it's creating an issue, right? And it's like kind of like that as a third party. And then I also was seeing for a third party, it could be like those distorted mirrors, right? You're involving, okay, this is what I'm getting. I know that first part was really specific, but I'm just trying to give an example of the type of energy that I'm getting. God, I keep losing my train of thought for some reason in this pile. So there is something to that. Oh yeah, this third party could be like someone in your ear, you know, like third party could be distorted opinions that you are taking from somebody else. It feels like you're involving somebody that is somebody that makes you feel like you shouldn't go after something that you really want, that your heart wants. It's like, it's creating problems and more distortion in your heart and what your heart wants to go after than it needs to be. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense in some way. And there's something about what your heart is calling you towards is to have confidence, to listen to your own inner knowing. Like, okay, then I pulled White Wolf. After I pulled the soulmate card with a third party, I pulled this card. It says, White Wolf, confidence, guidance, trust your inner knowing, instinctual, freedom, believe in your power, resilience, and stamina. But what's really what's really striking me and sticking out to me, I was trying to say those two words at the same time, is trust your inner knowing. You have an inner knowing about something you want to go after, and I think it's a soulmate. For a lot of you, it's a soulmate. Some of you, it's a job, but there's some type of third-party influence that's affecting you going after this. And Spirit is saying you need to abandon this hearth or home or this person or this thing that's causing you to feel like you can't go after what you want. It's bigger than that, right? Like, whatever you want to go after is calling to you so strongly that I don't know if you're going to be able to not listen to it anymore. There's something about not being able to not listen to the call of your heart anymore. And it's towards something really beautiful and lovely. And a lot of you, it's a soulmate. It really is. And some of you have to abandon something. Either abandon the opinions of this person, abandon this place or thing. I feel like it's holding you back in some way. I think you know this. I think whoever I'm speaking to knows this. But there is pain that needs to be processed around what other people think and what other people are saying is important for you as a person. Like, you're taking in an opinion of someone else or something else or some institution or job or something like that. You're taking in that opinion and it's harming you. It's not helping you. It's inhibiting you. It's contracting you. You want to expand. You want to grow bigger. You want to go after what you want. Like, I feel it strongly. You really do. Like, there is such a strong pull to go after something that you really want. But again, I keep getting it. Like, every single time I say that, I'm like, third party. So Spirit is telling me that there is something, there's a person or a place or a thing or a thought form or a belief that is keeping you from going after what you want. And you really want to go after it. So I think what I'm trying to say is you're working through this. And I think it has to do with your self-worth. And your self-worth and what you have to give. And what you have to give is enough. And also there's something about, you are afraid that if you go after this achievement, if you go after this achievement, you're going to have a downfall. And Spirit is saying that's not going to happen. I think that your fears are getting you the best of you here. And there's no judgment, okay? Like, I'm excited because I feel like you're so close. Like, I feel like you're so close to doing this. I feel like you may need a little bit more time, which is fine. Fears take a long time to work through, okay? And we have unseen potential and hesitation. Like, you see a very strong potential in whatever or whoever this is that you really want to go after, but you feel like you can't do that. You feel like you are blocked. You feel like you're stuck in the mind. You feel like you keep going back and forth on it. Or like you can't see a solution that feels safe to your nervous system. That's what I'm getting. And okay, so to create safety for your nervous system, how do we do that? Spirit is pointing me back to this card. So step by step. This is baby steps. Like, go with baby steps. And how do you keep on going? How do you even make 1% of progress towards going towards this? And it can be so small. Like, it's like you need to give your nervous system, right? Like, small amounts of, oh wow, I'm getting something else. Sorry. Small amounts of progress so that you don't get so bogged down in this stagnant, stuck feeling. Because I think it's making it worse. Like, you feeling like you're stuck is making it worse. So creating actual real steps, very small steps. Like, your nervous system is overwhelmed by this whole thing, whatever this is. I feel like you have to abandon something you don't want to abandon, that you feel very familiar with, that you feel very connected to. I feel like it has to do with your stability in some way, your long-term success, long-term, like I'm talking more like materialistic in some way. I'm getting a money feel, like I'm feeling something like there. There's like a static, I don't know what it is. There's something there. Like, I'm feeling it as like a friction or something. But it's more palpable than that. It feels like I can feel it on the outside of your aura. Wow, that's really interesting. I think that you really need to consider if this third person, like, is this third person, how do I say that? How much does this third person know about you? Or how much is this thing, I don't know, because I feel like some of you, it's like a job or your stability. It has something to do with the ties to your stability in some way. Okay, I want to get some tarot because I feel like I feel like I'm going to be going in circles with this, but you may feel like you're going in circles with this. What are you asking to give them? What are you asking? You feel like you have to give something up to get this. That's what I'm getting. There's Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. You don't know how this process is going to turn out. You are nervous. You feel, I was feeling terrified, honestly, when I was tapping into your energy on whatever going after this is or leaving something behind. It feels, yep, there it is, leaving something behind. I just said it. 8 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. There's something divine about you leaving this behind. And once you leave this behind, then you can go after what you want. It's like you have to. I don't know if you're seeing any other way around it, but I also don't know if that's actually what's being asked of you. I think what's being asked of you by the Wheel of Fortune is to give something up. And I see that. Okay, let's see what we get in the tarot. Queen of Wands, okay? Queen of Wands. King of Wands. I told you it's a relationship. I told you. It feels so much like a relationship to me. Okay, let me see. Can I see what this is? Because this might be something else. What's Queen of Wands and King of Wands? Let me see what this is. 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Yep. Okay, so okay. Hold on. Is that what you want me to say? So you have a collaboration with this person in some way, and you really want to win in it. And okay, hold on. Can I see more on this? What is this? Can I get more specifics? 7 of Swords. Okay. What's the 7 of Swords about? Hold on. Queen of Cups. Is this that third party? Do you see it? Queen, King of Wands, third party with the 7 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Hold on. 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Hold on. There's opportunity here. I feel like I feel it. Okay, so this could be read a couple ways, okay? How do you want me to read this, Spirit Guides? This is complicated. I feel like this is complicated for like every single person I'm channeling for. There's a different complication and it's like a lot. Like it's very complex energy. I feel like I'm channeling right now. Like this is complicated for every single one of you. I feel like whoever I'm channeling for. Okay. So if I'm reading Queen of Cups and 7 of Swords, someone who you collaborate with is lying to you. Is not what you think it is. It's what is it? Okay, I need more on this. I feel like I'm not getting enough. You're collecting information about this. What is the 7 of Swords and Queen of Cups? I really need more on the 7 of Swords and Queen of Cups. Because I feel like you want a collaboration and to win with a relationship. That's clear. Or you already are. That you have a nice collaboration with someone that's a 3 of Pentacles. So that's like you're collaborating with them, you're working with them in some way. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What's 7 of... You going slow has caused you pain. What's 7 of Wands? There's King of Cups. What? Hold on. Now I'm confused. Now there's more people. What? What is going on? Okay, hold on. What is the 7 of Swords? What is the 7 of Swords? Queen of Swords. Oh my God, how many people are we going to have here? What the fuck? This is too many people. Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords with... All right, you guys, this is complicated. Whoa. There's too many people here. Hold on. This is getting really complicated and I don't like it. 5 of Cups. There's sadness. Okay. Hold on. I might need to sit with this, you guys, for a second. Give me a minute. Hi, guys. Okay, so I was so confused because there's so many people here. So I had to pull extra cards and try to figure it out. Okay. Finally, I was like, what is the 7 of Swords about? So I pulled this card. It says, ball and chain, heavy, weighed down, codependent, trapped, restrictions, addictions, an unhappy marriage, emotional baggage. So some of you, this 7 of Swords is something you do not want to be tied to anymore. It doesn't feel fulfilling. It could be a job that you've overstayed. It could be a marriage you've overstayed. It could be a relationship that you feel chained to. There's something you feel chained to that's not fulfilling you, that feels, it doesn't feel deceptive as in like it's lying to you necessarily. It could be for some of you. But I feel like it's more like it's just something that you don't want to be involved in anymore generally. You have a counterpart here in some way, okay? Because I was like, is the Queen and King of... Because I got that first. I thought it was a Queen of Cups that was being deceptive, which you could be feeling like whatever this is emotionally deceptive. That's possible. But when we got the King of Cups, right? Queen and King of Cups, when we got the King of Cups, I was like, okay, so is King and Queen of Wands the same as King and Queen of Cups? And they said yes, but then we have a Queen of Swords. So there's somebody on the outside or something on the outside that makes you feel like you have to, again, I keep getting the contracting energy that makes you feel like you have to follow some type of rules, makes you feel like you have to do something in a certain way, makes you feel like you can't expand in some way, that you are feeling called to expand. And it's something that you are gaining a higher perspective on. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, something you've worked on for a long time that's not bearing fruit, that you can't see the fruit yet, or you feel like you have fruit, but it's just like, it's not great fruit. There's something about the fruit not tasting great anymore or something. Like, it's not the type of fruit you need anymore. Like, you've outgrown this type of fruit. So like, you've outgrown a job. Again, we had abandoned hearth, which is like a place you felt familiar with in home. I'm getting confirmation of this. And you're gaining a higher perspective. This is the Hangman in reverse. Okay, what do we have for not court cards. Not court cards. Zodiac signs. We have Taurus, so we have the Hierophant. Again, this is something that you have. It could be an institution, a job, a place that you felt familiar with, a place where you really believed, a place you really believed in, but it's becoming tight. You feel restricted by this. You will feel restricted by this, okay? You are wanting to nurture a win. We have the Empress and the Six of Wands. Really wanting to nurture a win, but planning this feels overwhelming, okay? I feel like I was trying, because there's an opportunity here. And I'm feeling the Wheel of Fortune right now. So it feels to me like it has to do with the Wheel of Fortune in some way. So I'm getting it again. I feel like you're being asked to give something up that feels familiar to you. I really am. But your heart is calling you towards something better. Spirit is saying it's better for you. I want to get different tarot cards because I feel like, can I use those now? I really wanted to use, no? I want to use these other tarot cards and Spirit keeps telling me no. So I'm like, oh, okay. I see Taurus on the bottom of the deck and the Hangman again. So there's Taurus and Hangman again. So you had to be on pause for quite a while, and because of a belief system, because of something you put a lot of energy into, because of something that you really wanted to honor and be loyal to, right? But you are feeling, again, restricted by this. You're feeling restricted by this. Okay, what is the advice? What's the advice? Let's see the advice. Okay. We have Five of Swords, and then we have the Chariot sideways. Hold on. Let me see what this is. What is the advice? Realize that your defenses are keeping you from going forward. And that could be somebody else's defenses, but I do feel like you feel defensive about going this off. There's the Ace of Pentacles again. Ace of Pentacles, you have an opportunity here. But you've been really hurt, betrayed. There's some type of ending that needs to happen, or you felt betrayed in the past, and that's also what's kind of keeping you back. Your defenses are up against whatever your heart is trying to go after. So that means your ego does not feel safe to go after it. Like, that is the blanket way I can say it. But it has to do with a big opportunity for you, and you're trying to make a decision. Do we have the Six of Wands 3 times, okay? So what's crazy is in this deck, in this other deck, so you have the Six of Wands here, which is a big win. You're going to get a win, publicly recognized possibly for some of you. Then we have it again, because it came with 2 of them for some reason in this deck. It was like an error, which I love, because I'm like, oh, I got the Six of Wands twice. I don't know. I don't think there's anything missing, though. And then guess what? We have the Six of Wands 3 times. 3 times. You're trying to make a decision on if you want to go after the Six of Wands 3 times. I mean, I think in your head is making this thing like, I don't know if it's going to be like good, but I think your heart knows it is good. And I think that your defenses are up around it because you have somebody in your ear. You have someone telling you that you shouldn't go after it. You want to give communication or move forward towards something that you really, really want to win in. There's something you really want to go after. I cannot tell you enough. I don't know what it is because there's so many people here and there's so many, and I honestly, for some of you have multiple people involved in this. Some of you have a group of people. Some of you have multiple outside influences. You could have family in your ear. Like, there's something about somebody being in your ear, trying to stop you from going after what you want. And I think it's ill-advised. Like, Spirit is saying it's ill-advised. Don't listen to this person, and don't listen to even your part of your head that's saying that this isn't going to work out, because you have the Six of Wands 3 times. I've never had the Six of Wands 3 times in any reading I've ever done, ever. So what that means to me, Spirit's telling me, is that, there's this huge spider, like massive. Is that a black widow? Please don't be a black widow. That's really interesting. It's not a black widow, but it's brown. Okay, whatever. I'm like, it's crawling down the wall. Okay. Don't come over here. I mean, I love animals. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, please don't come over here, spider. Spiders creep me out. I don't know why that's coming through. A spider. I mean, you could feel caught in the web of something. Like, that's what I'm getting. But here's the thing. You're untangling yourself. Okay, so there's something about you really want to, there's a mosquito too. I'm getting a lot of imagery of animals that can be either parasitic or web. like people that create ties. It's something about ties coming through with you. And again, there's something that you feel chained to, ball and chain. I mean, heavily weighing you down. It makes you feel like you can't progress. You feel like you can't progress for some reason because of this person or this thing. And I think Spirit really wants you to break that down. And you are doing that. You're reflecting. Your main card was reflection. And I said in the beginning, you're evaluating something. You're asking if you're following your heart. Those questions are really important. I think Spirit just really wants you to go after this and go for it. Like, go for it with no abandon, because you have 3 wins here, which means that there is, I'm hearing angelic support behind you and whatever you want to do. There's something that you need to say. There's something that you need to do. You need to stop listening to these naysayers. You need to stop listening to whoever this is, because there's something about it that feels like they're trying to keep you in the same place because they feel bad about themselves in their life. Like, there's something, if it's a person, okay? Or they feel like you, okay. Or I'm getting something else. They really want to keep you stuck because they want you to keep working for them because you make them a lot of money, or like, it's something like that, but it's the 7 of Swords. So you have to remember, 7 of Swords is, yeah, there's some kind of relationship you want to say something to or go after. 7 of Swords is always like, it will always look good on the surface. It will look like, oh, we really want you, we really need you, like, you just have to stay here, like, it's just better for you, like, why would you do that, like, that's so stupid, like, why would you do that, like, you do so good here, like, you know, it will be like that. But then behind the scenes, they're thinking like, I just really want them to stay because they make me a lot of money. Like, it's not ever gonna be what they say it is on the outside. So I feel like I feel so strong for this. I feel so much like anger, almost like a, ugh, you know what I mean? And so I feel that you might be getting quite frustrated with yourself, right? Or the situation. I feel like you could be very, very frustrated with either your job, a relationship. There's something about like, just, I'm fucking frustrated. Like, that's how it feels. Like, I feel that within you. So again, if it doesn't resonate, please go to another pile, because unless you're here for a long time, that's really nice of you. Okay. I want to get something else. What do I need? What do you need? What do you need, Pile 1, to do this? What do you need to feel safe? Spirit wants to stress that. What do you need to feel safe within yourself? Have confidence. Go after what you want. Please. Spirit's like, just do it. You're going to be so happy. Like, you're going to be so happy, Pile 1. I know it's hard. You got to leave something behind, or you have to leave a person, or even just caring about what they're going to think needs to be left behind. Just that. Like, a lot of you, it's just like, I really care about what this person thinks, and I don't want them to look at me like I'm a bad person. And it's like, no, like, this is your life. Like, they get to think whatever they want. Let them think it. Like, why is it so, okay, the Spirit wants to ask, why, I know I'm getting a little harsh, and I'm trying not to be, I'm not harsh. Spirit is just like coming about this because it's important. That's how it feels. Like, not coming for you. Spirit would never come for you. It just, there's like a want for you to go after this because they want you to be happy, and they want you to feel like you're aligned, because that feels so good. Like, if you're not going after something you want and not leaving something you don't want behind, you're going to feel dissonance. You're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel mad at yourself. You're going to feel upset. You're not going to be able to be calm in your life. You're not going to be able to feel like you're on the right path. That's going to feel disorienting, and it's going to hurt you. And it is hurting you. You feel frustrated over this. So Spirit is saying, what was Spirit saying? I'm like, I know it's hard. I keep, again, losing my train of thought. So again, for some of you, there's some disassociation around this. So, oh yeah, it has to do with what other people think. Like, it really does. Your reputation. Yeah. It has to do with your reputation in some way. Being worried about being seen in the wrong way. Yeah. It has to do something with that. Caring about what other people think, worried about that they're going to think something bad about you, that they're going to judge you, that they're going to criticize you. So then, okay, that was what I was trying to get to. Spirit wants you to, when you were younger or in the past, have you felt like people judged you, criticized you, thought you were someone you weren't? Like, this is like really stressing that. Like, you were in some way wrongly accused or wrongly labeled in some way. Like, this could be high school. This could be like it's giving high school. It's giving some kind of like high school experience or something with school. I don't know. There's some kind of school experience. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. You could, okay. I feel like there's some type of situation that you had where you were wrongly accused, told that you were not someone you weren't, You could have, people could have tried to take you down in some way. There's something about that, and Spirit wants you to look into that, because that's what's keeping you from going after what this is, because you're so afraid of being seen in that way again, and that's not going to happen. Spirit's saying, and even if people did think that, it doesn't matter, because that's not the truth. The truth is that you're not that. Like, that's the truth. If you were wrongly accused, that's the truth. Like, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I know it could have hurt you, which, again, the pain of that is what's keeping you from going after what you want. The pain of whatever it was from before is manifesting again in your mind, at least. Maybe not in reality, but it's manifesting in your mind. There's somebody or something that's keeping that alive. It's like keeping that story alive. Like some type of something. Like it could be anything. It could be institution, work, person, place, thing. I don't know why. Okay, I'm like, I feel like I'm going off and off and off on this. I need advice, regular advice. Just regular advice. Okay. Pile 1, I hope I didn't trigger you too much. I really try not to trigger anybody, and there's no judgment here. There's absolutely no judgment, and I think you need to not judge yourself for what you want. I don't think what you want is bad. I think what you want is actually really good and really aligned, or Spirit wouldn't be telling me to tell you so strongly to go after it, like genuinely. And again, this is sometimes, okay, I know it sounds really easy, like the way I say it, right? But there's a lot of complications here, emotionally, reputationally, or that you feel like could be, right? You feel like it could harm you or something in some way. I don't know why. Or emotionally it could harm you. And what was I going with that? Again, the disassociation comes. I'm telling you, there's something around that. You really just want to not be hurt. And I understand that. And Spirit understands that. But there's a choice point coming up. Spirit says I'm seeing a choice point. And how do you want me to say this? You're coming to a crossroads where you're going to have to make this choice. And I know when I say that, you're probably like freaking out, because I freak out when someone says that to me about Ontario, and I'm like, I know that. I know there's a crossroads. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I know there's a crossroads. I know it's coming up. I'm like, I'm already trying to make the decision. I got it. So like, I understand if that's happening, but I just want to say that you're coming to a crossroads and you have the choice, okay, to go after what you want, to go after what your heart and your soul wants, because what your soul wants is whatever this is. And it's just going to be really hard. And are you willing to accept it being hard to have what you want? Is it better to have what you want and it be hard? Or is it better to be hard and not have what you want? Because it's going to be hard either way. Because you're going to have to let go of something you really want to let go of. And that is, I think, in my opinion, more painful than caring about what other people think, or your reputation, or your emotional, difficulty of having to get through something you have to leave behind. Like, it's hard either way. And again, most people, okay, I want to stress this, most people won't choose to do this, and they will stay in something that is unhealthy for them, that they have outgrown, because they are so afraid of leaving it behind because it's so familiar. But whoever I'm talking to is stronger than that, okay? You are stronger than that, Pile 1. You are. And Spirit is saying, you are strong enough to handle this. I know it may not feel that way. I know it's terrifying. I know it hurts. I know it. I know. But it doesn't, like, that can be there. And you can still go after it. That can be there. And you can still honor your soul and your heart. That can be there. And you can still love. Like, this is about changing your whole life. Like, this feels huge to me. This is not like some small thing. This is like a really big thing that would shift everything for you. And I think you know that. I think that's why it's so overwhelming. We have the 10 of Wands here. I think it's very overwhelming to your system, whatever this is. And again, that's why we go back to baby steps. That's why we go back to giving yourself grace. That's why we go back to trying to talk to the parts of you that are very afraid of going after whatever this is. And realizing that why, because I think bringing awareness to why you feel so afraid about going after this is going to be helpful to you. Okay. All right. What's the advice, Pal 1? You're doing good, Pal 1. Please don't. I hope I didn't trigger you. I really hope I didn't trigger you. Cal, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. That's what I'm saying. You are doing this. I think it's just been a very slow process. I didn't get temperance, but I'm seeing it right now. It's been a very slow process. I think you have to work with a lot of parts of you that feel defensive or about moving forward, and that's okay. Keep working with it. You may not see the results right away of you working with these parts of you, or even just talking to yourself like, hey, that's not true. Like, hey, like, like we can figure this out. Even if I don't know right now, we're going to figure it out. Even if I don't know right now, I'm going to go after what I want. Even if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to figure it out. Like you got to just like keep telling yourself like I am figuring this out. I'm going to go after this. It's just taking me a minute, and that's okay. Spirit says you have a little bit of time left. Like it feels like what are we saying? How many months? I mean, I usually don't do that because you were so all different. I'm hearing 3 to 6 months. I'm hearing you have some time to figure this choice out. I'm hearing, 3 to 6 months, but 3 is coming through very strongly, and 33 came out earlier, but not 33 months, but 3 months to 6 months is what I'm feeling for this to, for you to kind of feel ready to go after this. And that's okay. Take your time. Again, this like feels like a very big, huge life thing you have to do, like a very big decision you have to make, a very big, something that's going to, I'm seeing like it's Spirit showing me your timeline, right? And there's spikes of like when really important things happen, and then like it shifts everything after that. This is like one of the biggest spikes you'll have. So again, that's why it's taken you so long, and that's why it's so complicated, right? And it's funny because what I've found is that everything that I want to go after that feels aligned, I have to let go of a lot of crap, even though it feels familiar and lovely to me, and I want it. I want to keep it. I want to hold on like a death grip because I'm a fixed sign. I don't like to let things go easily. I do not. I'm like, my heart is like a hoarder, okay? It really is. And I've had to work through a lot of pain and get rid of the hoarding. Like I have had to let go of a lot of things, and I still have to. And it's like, that's what's so hard about this process, I think, is because you have to let go of things that have felt safe, even though they're not good for you anymore. They feel safe and they feel comfortable, but they're not aligning on a deeper part of you. They're not what your soul wants for you. And I feel your soul is coming through here to tell me, I want this. And my human self is trying to get on board, and it's really hard. But you're doing it, okay? And have faith that you will be able to process, transmute, and align finally, okay? Like you are getting there. Like I feel like you've worked through so much already, Padawan. Like this is something I think you've been working on for a while. Okay, so we have Flower Crown. 12, wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. So wear your power. Yeah, wear your power proudly. It's your birthright. You have a birthright to whatever this is. There's something about whatever this is that you really want. You have it's destined. Like that's how it feels to me. That's why I want to stress, like, even if it's taking a minute, there's something about this whole thing that feels like destiny to me. Like, you're gonna get there. Like you're supposed to get there. Like it's not like you came here and you maybe weren't gonna get, like, no, you were meant to transcend this, and you are. It's just, again, it's taking some time. And again, we have to get our ego on board, and that takes some freaking time. It takes some time. Okay. We have surrender. There's a girl named Alunya on YouTube, and she's absolutely amazing. I'm like obsessed with her. And she talks about surrendering to yourself. And not to anybody else, obviously, but surrendering to yourself is really important, and surrendering to the divine, and surrendering to what your heart wants. And I think that you have to surrender something you feel like you want, but you don't. And you have to surrender to what you actually want, and that your ego is saying that you might not want. It's like really backwards, kind of. Okay, surrender. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. Yeah, there's something you have to walk away from. Again, I was getting that earlier. And it has to do with, again, something that, it's just not feeding you anymore. It doesn't feel aligned anymore. It doesn't feel soulful. It doesn't feel like you will feel a sense of, I need to get out of here. I'm tired of this. Frustration, exhaustion. You won't feel excited about it anymore. You will feel excited towards something else more, which is whatever this thing that's destiny that's calling to you. This is good, pal one. This is really good. You're going to get there, I promise. I don't promise, but I promise. I promise. Like winky face, I actually kind of promise, but I'm not supposed to say that on here. Creation. Through the darkness, I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. Yeah, there's something you want to create with somebody. There's something you want to create, and creation creates life and love. Okay, pal one, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So today we are doing a pick a card on what is your heart calling you towards, and you picked amend. So these are cool cards that do the little like crazy thing. You see that? Amend. So we also have Queen of Fire, Leo, fixed sign of fire, timing within 17 to 14 days during the summer, July 22nd to August 21st, ruling planet, the sun. It says magnanimous, hospitable, languid, creative, caring, authoritative, determined, warm, active, generous, and strength. We also have the Sailor, new, influences, and wanderlust. We have the Hound, loyalty, chains, and promises. We have the Spy Master, knowledge and distrust. We have the Archer. Sorry, guys, I can't read. I'm nearsighted and I still can't read that far. Biding your time, planning ahead. We also have Venus, goddess of love, attraction and attractiveness in ourselves and others. Grace, charm, beauty, love, relationship, art, magnetism, abundance, pleasure, happiness, and the Empress. We also have passion, cleanse, flow, and abundance. Okay, so pile 2. I feel like you really want to go after something, but you feel called to not go after it right now. Like there's something about divine timing, because we have divine timing and evaluation with the diviner. And I pulled some tarot cards for you, and it's some type of collaboration that you have that you feel is going to turn into the Six of Pentacles. But for some reason, you are feeling a call to wait. Like you will feel an intuitive hit to wait on this. And I feel like for some of you, it's a call to a twin flame. You feel a twin flame is coming back around. You feel like you guys both healed. And I feel like what I got from Spirit was I was talking to your person in pile 1. So if you feel like you have a twin flame or a soulmate that you feel like is making a return, someone you want to hear from, someone that's been working on healing, working on trying to go after what their heart wants, I would really suggest watching pile 1. But if you don't have that, this could just be your heart is really feeling like you're like, there's something else about career happening here, or a project you're working on taking off. You feel like you have to put in the time and wait for that abundance to come in. There's something again with divine timing. It doesn't have to be a person, but for a lot of you, I am getting it's a person. And now for a lot of you, or most of you, there's something you feel like you have to endure. And it could be just this waiting period, but there's something else that you've had to endure, I feel like, that had to do with something that you felt chained by. And I really think it's interesting because this card's actually black on the top, but I have a blue towel up there, like trying to, because it was too much for the reflection on this thing. It was like causing glare. So I covered up. See how it's really actually black, but when you put it here, it's blue. So the Hound, loyalty, chains, and promises. It's like something that looks a certain way, something you feel chained to, right? Yeah, chains. Something that you feel like you have to be loyal to, okay, is actually not what it looks like. It's like it's not actually that color. It's actually not that what it seems. Like something you feel chained to, you're walking away from. I feel like I see you breaking chains. You're walking away from a person, a situation, a job that you feel tied to, someone that, again, I feel like something that you've had to endure. And then we have the Archer or the Spy Master, knowledge and distrust, something that you will feel inherently like you can't trust it. You're walking away from something you can't trust. It's like whoever this person was or thing, they like squawking at you. I kept seeing a crow and just squawking at you. And there's something about what they're saying. You don't trust in what this person says. And I got cleanse for your energy before I even like I tapped into your energy, but then I was like, I need to cleanse myself. Then my right ear started hurting so bad, and I used my selenite and I did a clearing. So you need to, I would, Spirit suggesting that you do some Reiki or some type of energetic clearing, but there's something about the right side of your throat, and you could be feeling this affect your ear. You could be having issues in your right side. That doesn't have to be a thing you're experiencing, but there's something you want to express that you feel like you can't because divine timing's at play. And I feel like for some of you, it's a twin flame. Like you feel like you can't because you know they're coming. You know you can't. You know you're not supposed to, as either the divine feminine, if you relate to being a divine feminine. You feel like you're not supposed to. You feel like you have to wait for this person because to come in or to not come in. But again, you won't be feeling like, okay, what was I gonna say? You won't feel like, you will feel like you want to wait for this, whatever this is. It won't be like, I have to wait for this. Like, I can't believe I have to wait for this. Like yeah, there may be a little bit of that, but it's going to be like, you feel called to wait, like intuitively. It won't be like something you don't feel called to do. And again, this could be a project for some of you waiting for the abundance to come in or waiting for a job to bring in more money. Like it could be that. I am getting that a little bit here too. You want to go with the flow, and you feel like if you did something right now, it'd be against the flow of what needs to happen in the situation. It's like you have an understanding or a knowing about what your heart wants, that you need to wait a little bit. And I don't feel like it's a long time. I really don't. I don't think it's a long time you have to wait for this. And I gave pile 1, there was a timing card. It was like 3 to 6 months. That's what I'm feeling. And okay, so I do want to say this. So Spirit's saying, if you're waiting on a person, okay, give them a time limit. If you feel like you're stopping your life, definitely don't do that. I don't feel like you are, but some people do that. Well, they'll like stop doing things in their real life to try to wait for a person to, come around. Maybe not, and that's definitely not ever guided to do that. It's always guided to just put energy into yourself, but whoever I'm speaking to has done that work already. Like if that's you've already done that type of work. That's what Spirit's saying, that lesson's already been learned. So you will feel a need to wait for this for some reason. Okay. I know that's quite specific. So if it doesn't resonate, I go to a different pile. Okay. I want to get some tarot and see what's going on. Oh, and I got the Knight of Wands. I got the Knight of Wands, right? And it fell into the trash, like off the table into the trash. And I was like, why is the Knight of Wands in the trash? And Spirit's like, there's somebody that you feel like could have been in the Knight of Wands energy and you're throwing them away. Or you could be throwing away your tendencies to act in a way of impulsivity and going after what looks good but doesn't feel good on a deeper level. So that could be like negative coping mechanisms, anywhere where your fire energy is involved, desire, passion, or it could be you're getting rid of somebody who's in Knight of Wands in reverse, which is somebody who's using their fire energy to invest in places that are just for the physical body desire's sake, or it won't feel deeply like divine. I'm hearing divine or connected or intuitive. It will feel like a ego pleasure of some type, and you're walking away from that type of person or thing, or behavior in yourself. Like it doesn't. I don't think that I'm not saying that would be your behavior. I'm just saying like maybe you're giving to someone who wasn't treating you right? And your Knight of Wands energy is your passion, your fire, and you're giving to somebody that you feel like you really were magnetized towards, but then it's like it wasn't serving you deeply, or it wasn't aligned for you deeply, or it wasn't giving you sustenance, is what I'm hearing. Substance, sustenance, a fulfillment, a deeper inner alignment, fulfillment of spirit and divinity and soulmate. It's like it looked like a soulmate, but it wasn't, kind of deal. That's not for all of you. Again, I feel like I'm getting quite specific. Okay. Let me see the tarot. Let's see what the tarot. What's going on? What is heart? Yep. You're closing a cycle and opening a cycle and healing. We have the star, the world, and the star. So we have Aquarius energy. We also have strength and the Empress underneath that. Wow. So you've had it. This was really overwhelming for you. I see 10 of Wands. To heal whatever this was, you had to really, I'm hearing buckle down, gain a lot of strength to move through whatever this was. But you're moving towards healing. Wow. And the star is not just about healing. The star is like about what our soul most wants to go after in this life. So that's what you're doing. You want to go after what your soul most wants in this life, and you feel like it's on the horizon. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, I swear. There's something about divine timing at play. Again, we have the diviner or diviner. Because you know that something's coming in. Like you can feel it. You will feel this on a soul level. You will feel something's coming in on the soul level. But I feel like you're still dealing with some type of heartbreak. Some type of heartbreak from a past situation. Doesn't have to be this new thing you're looking into. I feel like some of you are leaving a person behind, a situation behind, a painful situation, leaving behind pain in general. To be able to call this in, you're healing so deeply. I'm seeing you heal so deeply. I'm seeing you go all the way down into all your chakras. You're healing your chakra system, which is definitely, it's connected to everything there is. I mean, we all are connected to everything there is anyways, but you get what I mean. Okay, so let me see. The 3 of Wands, but you don't know for sure. What is the 7 of Wands? Yeah, there's the 3 of Pentacles coming out again. 7 of Wands. What's the 7 of Cups about? The Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, this has to do with, a job. Some of you really want to go after, hold on, before I say that, what is this? Judgment. Yeah, you're making a judgment call on a collaboration that you have with something or somebody. Something that you feel makes you feel worthy. Something that makes you feel alive. Something that makes you feel nurtured. Like the Queen of Pentacles. Like I'm seeing the Empress again too, over there. What is the 5 of Wands about? Let me see what this 5 of Wands about. Oh, my cards were doing so good and now I just messed it up. Okay. 5 of Wands. Let me see. What's going on with the 5 of Wands? The Magician. What is this? What's the 5 of Wands? The Magician, spirit guides? Judgment call on inner conflict. King of Wands. Where's the Queen of Wands? Do we have the Queen of Wands? No, I thought we had the Queen of Wands. Okay, King of Wands. Hold on one second. What's this inner conflict about or outer conflict about? Rebalancing something with somebody else. or yourself. There's a manifestation that you have that's rebalancing, something that somebody once fought you on, somebody that felt inner conflict about this. Again, I'm getting, okay, so in the first pile, guess what the first card was? It was the King of Wands. And then guess what the second, or I think it was the Queen of Wands. Either way, either one, but I think it was King of Wands. King of Wands was first, then it was Queen of Wands. And now we have King of Wands again. I'm telling you, there's something about pile 1 and pile 2 being connected. I don't know why, I never get that, but this is really, I'm really feeling it strongly for a lot of you. I feel like this is a return of a soulmate, a return of something that didn't work out in the past that now is ready to be worked out now. Finally, I'm hearing finally. A long process, Spirit says, of trying to rebalance this manifestation in some way. Yeah. The Emperor. So this would be somebody that has their shit together. I'm seeing the Emperor. The King of Cups was also in that deck as a King of Wands. We have Death. Yeah, there's a transformation happening. I'm getting called to the other person's energy now. There's a transformation happening within you and within them around this connection. I'm getting it again. I'm getting a connection, but I hope that's okay. I'm like, I don't know why I'm like, I hope that's okay to channel, but I'm like, of course it is. Why would I be channeling if I wasn't supposed to be there? Okay. Okay, let me see. 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords came out in pile 1 too. I'm telling you, there's a connection. Okay, 7 of Swords. What's 7 of Swords about? I'm like, the only people that are... never mind. Why am I thinking that? And 6 of Wands came out 3 times in pile 1. And 7 of Swords. Okay. What is 7 of Swords? You think you're worried about... Okay, so what you're worried about is that you're not going to get a win in this because you've been wounded. I think a lot of you are letting go of something toxic or a place that you don't feel fulfilled in. You've walked away or you're walking away from it currently. You're moving into balancing yourself again. But you feel a spark towards something or somebody. You're worried about not getting a win in this, but it's a 7 of Swords, which means that it's not true. You're going to get a win in this. It's just you've been wounded and waiting. I feel like you've been waiting. Wounded and hurt and waiting and feeling tired and exhausted. Yeah, there you go. Walking away and gaining a higher perspective on everything around you, everything about what this whole process has been about. I feel like there's something about a process that has taken a long time that is calling to you. I'm getting it again. Okay. What's the advice? Can I see the advice on this? Yeah, I think you're afraid. Yep. Okay, what's the advice? 9 of Swords. What's the advice? The Tower. 7 of Wands. Spirit saying stand your ground in something. You're afraid. Why are you afraid? What's the 9 of Swords about? About being able to stand on your own? But there's a Tower happening. About what? 8 of Wands. About moving forward. Communication. Fear over communication. Again, I'm getting the right side of the throat happening again because of betrayal. Because of some type of betrayal that you're breaking down. It could have to do with this person, but I don't necessarily, not for all. I don't necessarily get that too much, but it could be for like 1 or 2 of you, I'm thinking. Ace of Swords, yeah. There's a major truth about how you've been really hurt and how that's affecting your ability to communicate. I feel like some of you really want to communicate something, but you're so afraid of communicating because you've been really hurt before. There's been a Tower. What's a Tower? I need more on the Tower. What's a Tower? The Fool in reverse. Is that supposed to be in reverse? Hold on. Spirit is saying... Wait, what are you trying to say here? What is this Fool in reverse? The High Priestess. Okay. There is a major truth around standing your ground about what? Setting your ground about what? What are they standing their ground about? A 2 of Cups. There's some type of, I don't know if this is, I think it's a different relationship. Some of you have a different relationship that you're not moving forward in, that you feel called to not have a new beginning with. Okay. So some of you have a different person. Could be the same person, but I'm not getting it. Could be the same person. I'm getting it. It's someone else. Or this could be a family member. 2 of Cups does not have to be romantic, okay, guys? It just can be. But 2 of Cups can be romantic. It can be familial. It can be a friendship. It can be a coworker relationship. Not usually coworkers, but it can be. My point is there's something about not moving forward in a new beginning with somebody or something or someone else because you feel like you've been betrayed and you know deeply with the High Priestess, you're not meant to go there. Spirit's saying to help call what you really want in, which is your abundance and to have a rebalancing of what you really want, the Magician, you're going to have to continually not go after whatever this other person or other thing wants you to start a new beginning in. I feel like there's somebody else that wants to start a new beginning with you, but you feel really called, not to do it because you feel sad and depressed and regret over what happened with this other person. And it makes you want to move slow. Yeah, and you want to focus on your 10 of Pentacles. Spirit's saying keep focusing on yourself. Do not give this other person a new beginning. You High Priestess under the Fool, that's saying I don't want to start a new beginning with this person or thing. And it has to do with the relationship. 2 of Cups. Because there's a major truth about needing to stand your ground about it because you've been really hurt by this person or thing. There's a Tower with 10 of Swords. I mean, oh my God. The Tower with the 10 of Swords is like somebody betrayed you, but it hurt your foundation in such a way that you were not able to build again on it. And you know that you can't build with this person because of how much pain there is. It's like, it's water. There's too much water under the bridge is what Spirit's saying. Yeah, you are understanding about deep pain. The Sun and 5 of Cups, and the Sun's connected with Leo. So you're like realizing like I'm saying like a lot, I don't know why. My power, I need to stand in my power to call in my abundance. I need to stand in my power and focus on myself and love myself to call in my counterpart. And you're calling that in. It's just, again, Spirit is emphasizing the need to keep standing your ground with this person or thing. I feel like they keep trying to, I'm seeing a person just like doing this, trying to keep getting in on your energy because here's the thing, right? So if you have somebody that really doesn't want you to move forward and they keep entering and pushing their energy onto you, that's going to slow you down. It won't slow you down forever, of course. Spirit's not going to let that happen. It will slow the process down. So there's something about standing your ground, realizing what you're worth. You are worth so much more than whatever this thing, Tower, 10 of Swords. Come on. You have anxiety, though, about communicating either way with this person or thing or with another person because of this thing that happened. There's something about not wanting to communicate because you're afraid of being hurt. Yeah, you're walking away from this. You're walking away. Yeah, you're gaining a new perspective. Again, I'm seeing it again around planning to and being magnetic. This is so awesome, Pal. So you've done so much work. I know you've done so much work, and I see a lot of pain here. I do want to get like 3 more. Yeah, you're moving to calmer waters with the Magician. You're moving to calmer waters with the Magician. You know that this other manifestation is so much better for you. Like you're like, I don't want this other manifestation that I used to have. It's not working. The foundation is broken. It's broken. You're like, I can't continue here. I'm too hurt. This is too painful. This is not right for me. I deserve better. The High Priestess in you knows this. The High Priestess like knows something good's coming in. You have the 3 of Wands. What was after that? But you don't know for sure, but you feel it. Yeah, Judgment. You're having Judgment called. You're calling. I'm sorry, this is going to happen. Calling Judgment on this. All right. Anything else? Yeah, Spirit's saying you want to go after things that are going to give back equally. Whatever this was did not give back to you equally. Wow, we have Leo twice. We have Strength twice. We have the Empress. Do we have the Empress twice? I think we had the Empress twice. We had the High Priestess. We have Judgment. Okay, I'm just trying to see that I got everything. I think I got we have Leo and Aquarius here. We have Taurus with the Empress and Libra. We have Libra here too. We have Libra twice. I'm just making sure the signs. And we have 6 of Wands as well. Okay. Spirit is saying, know your worth. Spirit's saying, know your worth. You deserve so much better. You know that this is not good for you. The stars again. I want to cover it up. We have Strength and we have Leo and Aquarius together. So you guys could be dealing with a Leo. I got to cover this up. Hold on. You guys could be dealing with a Leo. So we have Aquarius, Leo. We have Leo back here. We have Aquarius here again. We have 2 Leos, 2 Aquariuses. So that's double. We have the Hierophant was twice. We have the High Priestess once. I'm just making sure that is there any more doubles? So some of you are mirroring this person. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius, specifically those placements, and Libra. Libra and Taurus are coming through very strongly. The Magician is also, I believe, Libra and Gemini. I think. Yeah. There's a relationship or something that you emotionally want to go after. Yes. 2 of Cups again. 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. King of Cups too. King of Cups was also in pile 1. Okay. I don't know why I'm going all over the place. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to get some final advice. I'm so sorry about the cards. It's just going to be there. Like, I wonder, no, I'm not going to do that. I was like, I can put it full screen, or not full screen, me full screen. Like my little part, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. We have advice. Pegasus, break free, dear ones. Spread wide and far, for you aren't containable. You are limitless. You're breaking free from some type of chains, loyalty, endurance that you've had to endure for a long time. You want to endure things that you actually want. And I think that whatever this other thing is, that thing that's not very good for you, you don't want to endure that anymore. It's like, it's too painful. You feel it's broken. It's broken. It's broken promises, broken loyalty, broken chains. You're breaking the chains. B, don't drink all of life from one flower, for there are many to taste and many to explore. Yeah, a lot of you could start dating again, or could be going after different things. You want to, here's what I'm saying. You're now watering things that are going to serve you. And I think that there's something that you watered a long time ago that's rerunning, coming back around, that you didn't think was going to come true, a manifestation that you didn't think was going to come true that's coming around. I know you feel it. You would feel this if that's the case for you. Okay, one more. Advice. This is huge, pal, too. This is so huge. You have some big manifestation coming in for you, and I think it's a counterpart. For most of you, it's a counterpart. And it's someone that you had a relationship with, not relationship, but like someone that you were really interested in the past, that you felt could have been your twin flame or soulmate, that you felt like wasn't the right time, timing wasn't right, spirit saying timing wasn't right, you guys weren't ready, you guys weren't healed enough. Now, you're letting go of the past and moving forward and going after something that you really want. And you also feel there's a manifestation coming true for you. And it could also it doesn't have to do with the soulmate. It could also deal with there's some type of project or something that is also taking off for you, or will be taking off for you in a few months. That's what I'm seeing, a few months. Okay, we have Wildcat. Be still and tune in, for there's something afoot lurking alongside you. I think that's, I don't know if that's, what is this Wildcat about? Sacrifice. Yeah, something you have to sacrifice. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. There's something you have to sacrifice that is hurting you, and you know this, and you are sacrificing it. Spirit's saying surrender. Yeah, surrender. Pile 1 got surrender too. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, setting yourself free, and all that doesn't serve you. You're letting go, and that's what's bringing all this good stuff in for you. You're letting go of something like either pain, old felt pain, a person. Some of you are letting go of a person. Some of you are letting go of a job. Yeah, something like that. And that, because you are finally stepping into alignment, that is calling in all of the manifestations that you've had in the past, is what I'm seeing. Not all of them, but the ones that you feel are coming in, I'm getting confirmation that that's true. So I'm just confirming it for you. Okay. Okay. Pile 2. Oh my gosh, Pile 2. This is so exciting. I'm so excited for you. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we are doing a pick a card on what is your heart calling you towards. You picked the Endure card. You have Endure. We also have Coffin, Death, Loss, Inactive, Forgotten, Discouraged, Absent-minded, Defeated, Ending, Dull, Breakup, Down and Out, Over and Done, The Alchemist, Balance, Invention, Destruction, The Thief, Seizing the Moment, Selfishness, The Catalyst, Radical Changes, Taking Control. We have the Acolyte, New Projects and Learning. We also have Dog, Supportive Friend, Peer, Sibling, Pet, Soulmate, Healthcare Provider, Dependable, Helpful, Faithful Companion. We have Balance, Disruption, Success, and Faith. Okay, so Pile 3. There's something that you've had to endure that has been very painful for you, that you've had, I'm hearing a long-standing connection to. You are leaving some long-standing pain behind. Going through a breakup for some of you. I have to say goodbye. I also got that you were transmuting a lot of pain right now. You are, there's something about bringing down you're destructing, so you're deconstructing a foundation that you have, and that's been really painful. It could be conditioning. Some of you are deconstructing conditioning. Some of you are deconstructing a relationship. Some of you are deconstructing, a foundation in your home or your family, or some type of foundational thing you have to deconstruct, and it's really painful. But you're alchemizing this pain, and I think this pain has been with you for a long time. You're taking control of a situation that was before not controllable. It's like you didn't feel like you had the control or the ability to take apart this pain or person or thing or situation in some way. but you're finally taking control of it, because I feel like there was some type of truth that you couldn't quite get to, or that you're finally seeing, like the sun's coming out. I'm seeing an illumination of what's been going on is what I'm hearing. And I feel like it's, whatever this is, has been a disruption to your balance in some way. And you could be turning to a friend about this. And I think that is guided to turn to the people that are there for you, and really talk to them about this, because I think there's something about getting advice from somebody else that could be a very good friend of yours that could help with this, is what I'm hearing Spirit say, like a certain person. I'm hearing whoever just popped in your head, that's the person. The acolyte, there's some type of projects or learning that you're doing that you really want to go for. You want to put your heart into the things that make you feel good, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. There's success that you feel like you want to go after, and you have faith in your success. But there's something, again, that's disrupting your balance that you feel like you've had to endure. And I pulled a couple more cards, and I pulled a bunch, so I'm not going to show them all, but there's somebody or something that could be a child for some of you, even just specifically, but it doesn't have to be that. It's someone kind of inexperienced. We got beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective, and boy. So it could be some type of, there's some type of a person or thing that feels immature to you, that feels inexperienced to you, where you're seeing something that they're not. I kept getting that. You're seeing something that somebody else is not seeing. And because you're able to be the falcon, because I have the falcon card. It says rising above, ability, strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes, higher self, third eye, far reaching vision. Like, you see something about the situation that this other person or thing does not see. And you could be having a standoff with them or something. So stalemate, standoff, no way out, non-committal, holdout, delay tactics, blocked, refusing to compromise, opponent, competition. This person or thing could be competing with you. There's something about competition, delay tactics. You feel blocked. This person's refusing to compromise with you. It's like something that you feel like you can't quite, you're like, what is it? Like, I can't quite get them on board, or why are they not working with me? There's something about a person not working with you, or it being very difficult. Again, stalemate. Like, you feel like you can't move and progress in the way that you need to, and that's causing you a lot of pain and disruption in the balance of your soul and yourself. Not your soul, but yourself, because your soul is always okay. It's always like, yep, we're on board. You know what I mean? We have also tornado. So it says storm brewing, torn up, a sudden, unexpected end, violent, a total wreck, breakdown, liberate, over and done. And we also have here, down and out, over and done. There's something that you feel like you are getting to the point of being like, I'm done with this. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, it's like there's an end to something that's like, it's happening, and it's a painful and hard to, it's really hard to grasp in some way. And Spirit is saying that you have the true north inside of you, that you know where to go. You have a life path that's you're seeking. You're seeking truth, direction, finding your way, know where you're going, make a plan, explore. There's something else that you really want to explore and get out of. And I just feel like since you've had to endure whatever this other thing is, it's causing you to feel, what's it called? It's causing a disruption. It's causing you to feel like, or it had been causing you to feel like you couldn't go after what you wanted in some way, or you couldn't move forward in the way that you wanted to. It's like you saw a path, but that path is like blocked, or there's like blockages there, and you're like, I can't go on this path even though I really want to go on this path, and you're being redirected because you want to seize the moment and be selfish. The thief, I didn't get a bad vibe from the thief. It's like, I really want to seize the moment and go after my life. I don't have that much time. It's like, I don't know why the time is coming through. It's like, I need to do this now. There's a feeling of needing to do this now. Like, you need to end this now for some reason. And I think it's because you know that you're feeling a longing and a call and a magnetizing towards something or somebody else. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. I want to get the tarot. But have faith. Spirit's saying you're having faith. You have faith in your ability to transmute pain, and have faith in that ability to be the alchemist, because you're the alchemist. I'm seeing the high priestess. I'm seeing the high priestess too, not on the deck. I just was seeing it in my head. But we have 9 of cups and 5 of cups. This was something you really wanted. Like, 9 of cups is like emotionally fulfilling, but for some reason it's caused you a lot of sadness and regret. There's something about one of your wishes. One of the things that you really wanted, that your heart really wanted, is bringing you a lot of regret, a lot of pain in some way. And some of you, it could be a job. It doesn't have to be a person, but I'm getting for a lot of you, it's a relationship. You feel like you have to let go of a relationship in some way. Okay. What is this? I actually want to see what this coffin is. What is this coffin about? 7 of Cups, something you're confused about. Okay. What is this coffin about? The High Priestess. I said it. I swear. I love when that happens. I'm like, thanks, Spirit. The High Priestess, something what is the high priestess? Because you feel an intuition about, even though you're confused about whatever this is, about why this is. Yeah. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm getting this as a person. Somebody, again, inexperienced, could be a boy, or emulating masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a boy. It could be a boy for some of you, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's an older man or an older masculine person, and they are emulating a Page of Wands in reverse. They're very inexperienced in some way. I'm seeing an experience spiritually for some of you. But someone is emanating masculine or inexperienced masculine energy, so it would feel like a boy to you. You would feel or see their inner child. Some of you are seeing this person's inner child like come out. Okay, what is Page of Wands in reverse? I just want to see this really quick. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Page of Cups. Hold on. What is this? 9 of Pentacles. I'm seeing. Okay, hold on 1 second. What's 9 of Pentacles? Really quick. The Emperor. Yeah, you're like looking. Okay, so this is you. Like, see how they're like, you're like looking over here. You're like, what? Like what? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. Okay, so let me see. What's Page of Wands in reverse? Let me see. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Yep. Some collaboration you have is bringing you heartbreak. Some collaboration with somebody who's in the Page of Wands in reverse. Or it could be a project that didn't pan out. It could be a project that was it was supposed to be some way that it turned out inexperienced. It looked experienced at first, but was inexperienced underneath. Or it's a person that, and apply that as well. Some type of collaboration where it broke your heart. It's breaking your heart. It's breaking your heart. This person or thing is breaking your heart. Yep, because you're seeing the truth. And I think your intuition was clocking it before. I think you were confused, and now we're coming into truth about this because you're feeling the pain now. There's something about feeling this pain over, it could be an emperor, someone who emulates emperor energy, I'm hearing. But I believe that you're also the emperor here. Yeah, there's a tower again and the moon. There's something that was hidden that is becoming aware. You're becoming aware now of a foundation that looked stable, that is not stable, that you're realizing is not stable anymore, or wasn't really in the beginning. It looks stable. Oh, it's gonna go reverse. I was like, what is this? Page of Cups over. I literally saw Page of Cups and I was like, it's connected to Page of Wands. Page of Cups is in reverse. Wow, we have a Page of Wands and a Page of Cups in reverse. What's this Page of Wands in reverse? Hold on, let me see. 6 of Wands upright. It's like, okay, so what I'm seeing is like, hold on. Let me before I say this. 6 of Wands. What's the 6 of Wands really quick? What is this? The Chariot. Yeah, it's like, okay, what I'm seeing is that you are pulling back your energy or not giving to this or deciding to not give to this anymore. Like, I'm seeing Page of Cups as like, I'm not going to continue this. Like, I'm going to step back. It also could be that, again, you're just seeing the truth about this person and your win is to move forward. So either one of those, however you relate, I don't see you as the Page of Cups in reverse because there's a major truth around that. There's a major truth about how this person's really kind of emotionally immature and immature with their fire energy. So what would that look like when they're immature? That they could be in competition with you. They could be fighting you. We had competition in one of the cards. And there's a longing and desire to move forward. And Spirit's saying that's your win. King of Cups and King of Swords when I split the deck. Okay, what is this win with this Chariot? What is King of Pentacles? Hold on, really quick. What is King of Pentacles really quick? What is King of Pentacles? Spirit's saying work on your finances, move forward, work on your finances. 9 of Swords, but you might be afraid to. Okay, so I'm getting this 2 ways. This could be a moving forward to be with the King of Pentacles, a different person, or a more experienced person, and you want to move forward to even have the ability to go after someone who's a King of Pentacles, someone who's nurturing, confident, consistent, practical, grounded, always shows up, always is there for you. Or you could be moving forward into a win, because like either way, you're either going for a win in a relationship with somebody else or want to find somebody like this, or there's somebody you have in mind that's in this energy, or you are wanting to move forward in your career and focus on your long-term stability. But you may be afraid. There's a fear around here. Why is there fear here to go after this? Because you're defensive because of what happened. Yeah, I see that. I totally understand that. You're standing your ground because you're afraid because of, I feel like whatever this was, this pain you're experiencing over this collaboration or whatever this was. 7 of Wands, Queen of Wands, hold on, Queen of Wands, and what do we have here? The Empress. Yeah. This is you standing your ground and nurturing yourself and your ability. You have the High Priestess, the Empress, the Queen of Wands for you. That's what I'm seeing. And the Knight of Pentacles. you know your worth, pile 3. Like, I'm getting it so strong. Like, you know your worth. You know your worth. You know you're worth better than this. You know it. You will know that. Like, you know this now. Like, there's something about knowing this, or you've worked on this before in the past, and now it's coming up for you to not emulate, but yeah, embody, but also to put into practice is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay. Whoa. I'm just going to look at these. Yeah. Okay. So we got Knight of Swords in reverse. Is you not going forward into something that looks happy on the outside, but is not actual long-term happiness with 10 of Cups in reverse. This may have looked like a happy family or a long-term happiness of some sort for you, or something that could be stable and safe and loving towards you, but it's not. And you're choosing to not move forward in this anymore. Yeah, because it's not panning out in the way that you want. Okay. Let's get the advice. What's the advice, Spirit guides? Some of you could have something coming in on the horizon. I was seeing that. What's the advice? Sun. We got the sun twice for you. That's Leo energy. Wait, do we have any zodiacs? Hold on. Let me see. Do we have any? Not zodiac. Yeah, zodiacs. Do we have any zodiacs? I don't always get that mixed up. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer. We have Cancer here. Is that it? Wow, we only have Cancer here. Interesting. Okay. The Sun, the Five of Wands, so Spirit's saying, realize there's competition here. Realize that this person's creating a lot of conflict. Whatever the situation is, it's creating so much conflict. Yes. We have Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody, again, we're getting Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, wow. Some of you could be dealing with 3 different people. For some of you, that's not all of you, but I'm seeing that it could be separate people, but a lot of you, I'm getting this is the same person. Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who manipulative, who plays games, who can use their logic to do damage, is what I mean. I don't know why that came through. Can use their logic to do damage. Yeah, you're making a decision to go within about this, to really try to look at this, to heal this, but you're seeing it. You're so intuitive, pile 3. You're reminding me of my cousin. She's so intuitive. I'm just feeling it. I'm wondering if this is her pile. She watches my readings. I'm like, if it is, hi, I love you. Okay. The Fool and the Hermit. Yeah, because you want to go after a new beginning. You're reminding me of her so much. I can't. It brings me happiness and joy. Okay. Because whoever you are, I'm getting chills right now. I literally just got the chills. I'm not even joking. I got the chills so much right now. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. I am getting the chills, I feel like, for you too. Like, not just my cousin. But there's something about that here. Like, you're so intuitive, pile 3. I cannot. There's something about you being so intuitive, so nurturing. You're able to see, you know your worth. Okay, so what is this Knight? Wow, whatever this is not I just am like, what's going on here? What's Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Someone that is like moving so slowly under the moon, like acts like they really want something with you, but like wants to like build and we're just going slow, but it's like delay, stall tactics. Yes. Where is that? I need to find that now. Hold on. Stalemate, stand off. Stall, delay tactics. This. Look at the Knight of Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's like saying that they're going to go slow, and saying they're putting energy in, but they're really not. Like, this is like, this is the energy in reverse. So it's like not ever, it's going to be in a healthy way. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who says they're putting energy into it, but really they're delaying. It's like they're delaying you in some way. There's something about not acting like they want to move forward, but they're not. It's like, look, blocked, refusing to compromise, competition. We have competition right here. You're seeing it. Spirit's saying you're seeing it. There's a confirmation of you seeing it here. Standoff, no way out, non-committal, hold out, delay tactics. Delay tactics is coming through so strongly. And it's hidden under the moon. They're hiding this from you actively. Okay, what is the moon? I just want to see really quick. I'm like getting into it. I'm like into it. 2 of Cups. Yeah, it's some type of relationship. Okay, well, can I say what this 2 of Cups is before I say, there's Ace of Wands, I think, 6 of Swords. They say there's something about, they say they want to move to calmer waters with you, but they really are not. There's something about a plan here I'm seeing. There's a plan not to do that. What is this Knight of Swords? Hold on. That's like totally opposite energy. What's the Knight of Swords about? Really quick. What's the Knight of Swords about? A decision to heal. Moving forward, a decision to heal. 6 of Swords. What is this? This is confusing me. What is this? You're making a decision to heal this is what I'm seeing Spirit say. Okay. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles, holding back. Yeah. Okay. So they say it. Okay. Let me think. It's a relationship of some type. that says they want to go to calmer waters, but they are moving slowly, creating delay tactics, even though they're saying they want to move forward. You are, but they're really holding back is what I'm seeing. I know that's specific, but you are making a decision to heal this. The star, we have the Aquarius energy coming out, and the sun, which is Leo. So we have the Leo moon. So we have Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, and we have Aries too. I'm sorry, did I forget? Was that the Emperor? Yeah, Aries. And what was the other one? Cancer. Oh, we do have more than one. We have a bunch. Okay. And we have the devil on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this will feel, but you're gaining a higher perspective. So we have the devil and the hanged man upright, which means you're seeing this. This person could be in devil energy, or it could be that you feel attached. Your inner child or a part of you feels like you need this to survive in some way. But it's not fulfilling deeply on your soul. That's what the devil is. The devil will always be like, it's like the carrot dangling, like the stick with the carrot, like dangling in front of your face. Like it's always there, and you're like, maybe it will change. Maybe it will be there. Maybe it will be what I want. Maybe it will turn out what I want. They're saying this, they're saying that, they're saying they want to move forward, but they're really not. Like, what's really going on? Confusion. But your high priestess is feeling this. You know, this person is, that you know this, that there will be an intuitive hit that you know this already. Okay. I want to get some advice. I feel like I went so into this, and I feel like it's because you feel like you have to go so into this to figure this out. And if it's this complicated, I think that tells you enough, and I think you already know this. What your card is calling you towards is to put an end to whatever this is, because you feel in pain over this. It's confusing. Your high priestess is saying heal, transmute this, walk away from this, go forward. You have so much better things for you. You have so many things for you that are so much better. I want to see, actually, I do want to see the tarot on that. Can I see that really quick? Can I see what's coming in for pile 3? What is their heart calling them towards after? I think you just want to focus on your career and your long-term stability, providing for yourself, and your heart wants to focus on a relationship that's actually healthy, because this feels very unhealthy to you. Okay, what is your heart calling them towards after this? The devil. It's just bringing the other back energy back in, because it just keeps, I'm telling you, there's like a round and round and round that's happening on this. Okay, so what's this devil about really quick before I end, because I'm like, I went, yeah, it's like you're releasing the burdens over, what's the 10 of Wands really quick? Over this person. Yeah, you're moving forward. There's Cancer again. You're realizing that I think whoever I'm talking to has moved through this. I would say, I don't want to say quicker, but I feel like whatever this is feels like I'm hearing a shorter half-life. I don't know what that means. You're moving forward though. Your heart's calling you to move forward. I'm getting it again. Heart, yep, there's strength again. You got Leo 3 times. Didn't we have the sun? We have the sun here. We have the Leo, we have the sun here, the sun here, and we have Leo. So we have Leo 3 times. So that's, you already know your strength. You already know that you're worth more than this. That's what I'm saying. And the candle's going off with the fire. You know you're more than this. You know you're worth more than this. You do. Your heart knows this already. You're like that. I already feel you're moving forward. Whoever this is, whoever this is, this person, no. I'm just getting a nope. You deserve better than this, pal 3. Okay, let me see. And I'm hearing job. It could be a job for some of you, or a toxic workplace. Ribbons. For it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots in my truth, the eye of becoming, the wind is swallowed in stillness. You are feeling like you just want peace, pal 3. Oh my God. You're like, I just wanted this to work out. I know. I totally get it. Milk and butter. Let the silk, wait, didn't it say silk right there? For it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots of my truth. Let the silk off one's flesh. Like the silk off one's flesh. I am the giver. I am your eternal. Yeah, you want sweetness. What your heart wants is sweetness and balance and kindness and fairness. There's something about justice coming through. You really want justice. You want things to be fair. You're a very wonderful person, maiden. And we have demand what is yours and take back what was taken. Reclaim until you've gathered all of you. Yes, you're calling back your power, pile 3. You're like, no, not to this. No, good for you. Good for you, pile 3. Keep standing in your power and move forward. You got the chariot twice. That means you were ready to move forward. So move forward. Spirit is saying, this person is not right for you. This person's not aligned with you. I don't know if they were aligned with you before, but they're not aligned with you now. Regardless, you're transmuting pain. You're standing in your power. You're moving forward. You're moving towards a brighter future. You know that there are so much better things and better situations for you to go for. You really do. And you're doing it. Pal 3. I'm so proud of you. I know this is hard, but you're working through this so much, and just, yeah. Please keep going, move forward, leave this person behind. I feel like this devil energy is just, you're like, no, yeah, no on that. You've been around the block more than once. You're like, nope, I'm good. There's that feeling here. Like, I've done this more than once. Yeah. Look, we have strength in the, okay, I forgot to say. That's what Spirit wanted me to say. So the card that beats the devil is strength. Okay? Look. Strength in the devil. And we have 7 of Swords. It's like you are beating the devil and beating the deception because you know you have spirit on your side. Whoever I'm channeling is very spiritual. So like you would have already gotten confirmation from this and have known this for before it came out. Before you realized in 3D what happened, you would have felt this in the 5D is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay, Pal 3, thank you so much for being here. I think that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you guys next time.